Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091 and welcome back to Let's Play Super Danganronpa 2. Last time we left off, we were investigating the whole murder of Komaeda, went to different areas and whatnot, got some more clues, and now we're gonna check, what is it? We're gonna check Komaeda's room, see if we can find any clues in there. Oh, Hinata! Do you want to go inside Komaeda's room too? Nanami was just asking me too, begging me to open the door and saying it was vitally necessary for the school trial. You looked at my black eyes while weeping and clinging to me, didn't you? No. Then do it! My eye's a black bean, it's sweet! Hey, we don't have time to mess around, so hurry up and open the damn door. Very well, very well. It's okay for me to be that sort of a stereotypical guy, right? Then, here I go! Pada pada parusu, whatever. It's a reference to Ghibli's Laputa? Laputa? I don't know. It's kind of like Open Sesame. Okay. Here, I opened it. You can now explore as you wish. It's not the first time I've seen it happen, but why does this door open when he shots a spell? Maybe the door's lock is voice activated? Well, the door's open now, so let's hurry up and go inside. Oh, yeah. Inside Komaeda's cottage. Well, what do you know? So he was the one who stole that damn thing from Monokuma, apparently. So this is where Komaeda lived. What kind of things did he think about in here? How did he spend his days here? I have no idea. He said he wanted to see total hope. That he would even become despaired in Shard's creation. The more I think about it, the harder he is to understand. I don't even know if that was his true goal. He's been even stranger these past few days. I wonder what brought about that change. It might be that the clue that there is here somewhere. Well, obviously, there's a couple things we can look at. We can this window. There's this, the fridge, a plant, and the bed. Let's look at the bed first. It's the bed that these rooms came with. It's just like the one in my room. He might have hidden something under the bed. It's the usual place to hide things. What, like dirty books? Well, let's check. Not really expecting to find anything. I looked under the bed and... Huh? There is something here. It's a bag from the supermarket. There's something inside. What the hell is this? That looks like a gas mask and gloves. It's a gas mask and rubber gloves. Like I said, they're real products too. He must have brought them back from the army facility. A real gas mask and gloves? What did Komaeda use these things for? And he hid them underneath his bed too. Okay. Is there anything else under there? Anything else? As I check the area around the supermarket bag again. There's a small piece of trash. A small piece of blue foil. A small, thin, round piece of aluminum foil. This looks like one of those things you peel off the top of mayonnaise or yogurt containers. I know what it is. Then it's just trash then, right? I don't know. Maybe it's too early to make a decision. So, a blue piece of foil. I don't know what the hell this to do with anything, but we have it. Watch it be the most vital piece of information in this whole case. It's a refrigerator. Lucky, I don't have one in my room. I wonder where he got it. He must have brought it from somewhere. If he went to all the trouble of bringing a fridge here, he must have really liked cold drinks. Not really thinking much of it. We traded careless remarks as we opened the fridge. Well, would you look at that? Only for poisoning. Only for poisoning. It's acting like like the thing knows, like, you only use this if you want to kill somebody. What? There's almost nothing here. Inside the refrigerator was just one large brown bottle. If he did like cold drinks, he didn't keep a lot in here. And the bottle itself doesn't seem like a drink now, does it? Really? It looks like some kind of nutritious drink. Saying that, I lifted up the bottle and read the label more closely. Only for poisoning? This is... it must be poison. Poison? I wonder what made you think of that. There's a warning on the back. Let's check there. Don't drop it. If you say something like that, it makes me even more nervous. Holding the bottle with shaking hands, we read the warning bottle on the back of the bottle. Warning label on the back of the bottle. Only for poisoning. Monokuma special magical fluid. Okay. This magical fluid is very strong and fast acting, so please exercise the utmost caution. Volatility, whatever, is not very high, and when vaporized, it can be very dangerous. Volatile. I think volatility. Oh, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say here. When it becomes a gas, it becomes heavier than air and degradates after several minutes. The gas is easily absorbed through inhalation and causes a poisoning which is impossible to cure. Please store in a cold place in a plastic or glass container. Keep out of direct sunlight. So it really is meant to poison people. This must be why he brought the refrigerator here. But this poison, where did he get something like this? Probably the same place he got the bomb he used in the hotel lobby. The same place he got the bomb. After all, there's a place he could easily gotten such dangerous materials. Oh, the octagon inside a funhouse. So the poison, you think he got it from there too? He must have had it since the last class trial. So he kept the poison and the bomb with him throughout the entire trial? That's really dangerous. What was he gonna do if he tripped and broke it? It's scary to even think about. He carried a bomb out of here and blew it up in the lobby, but I wonder where he used the poison. There's only about 1/3 of it left in the bottle. Was it always like that? Or did Komaeda use some? If he did, then what did he use it for? Maybe his tricks aren't done yet. He's still got tricks left? He might have set up some trick before his death with that poison. If that's true, then it would be a disaster. It could be enough to kill us all, and then some. To kill us all? What the hell? Komaeda, are you still antagonizing us? Even in death, are you continuing to antagonize us? Poison. Now let's take a look at this treasure chest that, well, we all know who it belongs to. There's a fancy, sparkly pink treasure chest here that looks really out of place. Wait, is this? And this is where Monokuma says, like, someone took my beautiful pink sparkly treasure chest. This box. You know it too? It's cute. What? Was she just gushing about how cute it was? This must be that thing Monokuma said was stolen. If it's here, then the thief that Monokuma talked about must have been Komaeda. But why would Komaeda have stolen something like this? If we want to know that, then we should take a look inside and see what's inside. Do you think that's alright? It looks kind of dangerous. Even still, this could be a clue. Because if it hadn't been important, Komaeda wouldn't have stolen it. Taking the treasure chest, I carefully pried it open. Inside was a notebook. Is this it? The fancy treasure chest was just for this one notebook? I took the notebook out and started reading at the beginning. It was filled with sloppy writings and doodles, almost like an elementary student had written in it. Day 1. Today I talked to the kids for the first time, but then disastrously Monokuma appeared. Day 2. Togami has become the leader. Many things happened today and the kids were very tired. What the hell is this? A picture diary? That's what it looks like. Did Monokuma write this? She must have. It looks exactly like that kind of thing she'd write. Kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, Day 4, Day 5. All the entries are continuing on pretty much the same way. Even if I'm not sure what this is, it doesn't really look like a clue. Day 16. The third day trapped in the funhouse. Everyone is faint of hunger. Maybe because the other's suspicion was making him nervous, he not to try to go inside a final dead room. Wait, huh? What's wrong? No, it's just... Wait! You can't! Don't look at my diary! Ah! Oh, I asked you to find my treasure chest, but I did not ask you to go through its contents. Oh wait, well, I don't know what he said there. That was close. You almost saw what was inside. That's unfortunate. You're a little late. But the fact that this notebook is here means the thief was Komaeda? Oh, I was fooled. I was fooled by my lovable student. By notebook, you mean your diary, right? Diary? Yes, that's right. That's right. It's my precious diary filled with maiden secrets. Don't lie. He always appears so suddenly. Monokuma, even when we ignore your hiding things, lying's a bit too much. Lying? There's no way you could have written that. You see, Monokuma can't even write. What? What are you saying? What kind of person can't even write? I can even write the letter B. Very funny. You don't even have fingers. Ah! I'm right, aren't I? Well, I'm the same way. Are you mad? Are you angry that I shot you down? That I rampa'd you? Rampa? Hey! That's how it is. So you are truly gonna try and destroy me. Hmm? What's she even saying? Why would a brother want to destroy his little sister? So it seems that this is time for a showdown. Hey, I don't know why you're getting all atmospheric here, but is Monokuma telling the truth? Huh? Is it true that you didn't write that? Then, who wrote it? That is, well, how should I put it? Excuse me! Hey! Oh, fuck, she ran off again. It always follows the same pattern. I think it's hard to try and get anything out of Monokuma. Still, I wanted to know what was going on with that diary. Although, I might be better off not knowing. Okay. Now, let's see what else we can take a look at. Oh, take a look at the shelf. There are lots of books and strange ornaments on these shelves. These books and ornaments are all totally different. He must have given up on any sense of unity. They say that a bookcase is the mirror of one's soul. And, well, seeing this, it really feels like Komaeda is impossible to understand. But what do we know? There's so many books, I don't think we have time to look through all of them. That doesn't mean we can ignore them. I'll let you take this one then. Then what? It's a boy's room, so it should be investigated by a boy. I mean, he deserves his privacy. Well, that's true, but... So I'll let you take the bookcase. Somehow I feel I just got effectively talked into doing your work for you. Taking a deep breath and heading for the bookcase, I began taking out each book and ornament and examining it. But they were all books I couldn't understand, or ornaments with significance that I couldn't see. Is this really going to be a clue here? Huh? Hey, you got one more file, and we know it's the Mark of Hope Peak Academy. The one that apparently has the Soul Memories, but he says nope, it only has one profile, and it's only Hinata's. Komaeda said his file only had my profile. Is that really true? Well, I can think of looking at this, right? I can check by looking at this, right? And he said I was a member of the reserve department, that I had no talent? That might have all been a lie. To check, I opened the file, but without even opening it, I felt uncomfortable. If this file really contained only my profile, then why was it so thick? As soon as I opened it, I really knew. Komaeda really had been lying. It hasn't been just my profiles. It was Soda's, Kazuryu's, Owari's, Sonya's, and all the profiles of that kids too. They have profiles for all 16 of us kids. What did he mean it just had my profile? Why would he have told such a strange lie? Then the other stuff he said might have been a lie too. I quickly flipped to the page with my profile. I missed my birthday, my height, my weight, and the other information in profile. There was one word that immediately drew my eye. The word reserve. No matter how I tried to interpret it, it meant I really had been a member of the reserve department. Why was this the only thing he said that wasn't a lie? Why was I the only reserve student? And why was I mixed in with all these other super high school level kids? Hinata, what's wrong? I found a strange file. Oh, that's the file that Komaeda got after clearing the final dead room, right? With your profile. No, it has all of them. That asshole. He must have been lying. So if you say if you say all of them, then it has everyone's profiles? Mm-hmm. Yep, they're all just basic information, but it has all 16 profiles. Let me look at that. Now let me move close to me and start reading the profiles. Oh, it's true. My profile's in here too. But that's a shame. There's nothing real specific. Specific? About the school life that we all forgot. I mean, if it's not here, then it must have been written before we started school. Then, I guess it would be hard to find any new clues here. That's what it would seem like. Hey, wait a second. Why? No, it's just, there's something that confuses me. This file, it's missing a name. There's 16 profiles, but one name isn't here. Who? Togami. I mean, Togami Burokuya. See, look, his name isn't anywhere on here. Oop, boop, 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 boop. Man, should I continue on? Because the next portion is like the ending of the investigation, and it might take a while. Okay, this is going to be a very long episode, so enjoy. I'm just going to get this all in one episode, and I can just finish recording. What did you say? Someone's name is in the Hope's Peak profiles. I hope you're not using that to assume that they're the traitor. No, it's not just that his name isn't in here. There are more reasons that he's suspicious. I mean, yeah, Togami participated in a school life mutual killing, didn't he? And he got sucked into the same thing on his island. No matter how you frame that, that's suspicious. Well, I'm terribly sorry, but the reason why the name is in the Hope's Peak profiles, and the reason for the coincidence of these murderous events, is one you totally missed. The real answer is completely different. Completely different? Well, how should I put it? You guys were projecting all kinds of ridiculous fantasies onto this Togami. The real secret isn't nearly as exciting. And what do you even mean by that? Oh, instead of asking me, why don't you read the profile instead? What? I quickly turned to the profiles, as I flipped through the pages scanning everyone's names. Suddenly, a page filled with question marks appeared. A profile of question marks for every section, so that you could hardly even call it a profile. There was only one word of interest on that page. Super high school level swindler? Yep, that's Togami's true identity. True identity? The person you knew as a super high school level heir, Togami, was a fake! What? Fake? What does that even mean? Okay, hold on. The fact that the entire page is just a bunch of question marks isn't a mistake or a result of a sloppy research. Surprisingly enough, this is all that's known about that person. Nothing else is known for sure about this super high school level swindler. Not their age, their true name, their gender. So in other words, there's someone who isn't anyone. And since they aren't anyone, they can be everyone. That is their talent. So that wasn't Togami Buyokuya? And that's why Togami seemed to have gained so much weight after the events of the school life mutual killing. Oop boop boop. A subterfuge that managed to transcend appearance. A swindler must strive for that sort of thing. Then they were tricking us the entire time? They might have had no other choice. What the hell do you even mean? How could they not have a choice? Because, well, that was their talent. What? Having a talent, it's almost like you're chained to your talent. Since getting a talent essentially decides the rest of your life, a person can only give into their talent, regardless of what they want to do or not. Well, looking at it that way, you might have a lot more freedom in the other super high school levels, Hinata. And what's that supposed to mean? Well, anyways, nothing good could come of you guys getting caught up in a mystery that I didn't plan. So listen, that's the end of the mystery of Togami. Then, what did it even mean? Yep, in the very beginning, he said that the things in my past I can't share with anyone. And that's the reason I'm still suspicious too. Constant vigilance, I have lived through that kind of hell. Well, in context, maybe as a swindler, they were just lamenting the fate of the damned. Still, if you guys have still had your memories at your time at Hope's Peak, then none of you have fallen for it. Since even apart from appearances, if you had gone to Hope's Peak, you would have known the identity of the super high school level swindler. So, it all comes down to that, to those lost memories. Those Future Foundation people really are terrible. Monokuma the traitor, you can't forgive any of them. Who is it? The traitor. We can't figure it out with these profiles. Is there really even a traitor? Well, of course you don't know. I made it like that on purpose. Of course, you were responsible for these. Well, actually, it's the fact that there are 16 profiles, which is strange. Since your traitor isn't a Hope's Peak student, there's a spine for the Future Foundation. Did you invent a profile for the traitor and stick it in here? Well, if I tell you everything, where's the fun in that? Then, you're saying that it is impossible to tell the traitor's identity from these profiles, right? And the same went for Komaeda too? Well, yes. Boop, boop, boop. How truly despair-inducing. You've wasted so much time on a document which didn't even give you any new clues. Just how much damage will that have done, I wonder? Because you're out of time! Then... just a second. He's like, hold on, I gotta make an announcement. The sound! I wonder what the most important thing is for living creatures. I think it might be time. You lose money and gain money, but you only ever lose time, right? So we have to treat time as very precious. Because there's nothing so wasteful as wasting time. Speaking of which, time's up! The last school trial is about to begin, so please meet at Monokuma Rock! Boop boop boop! See you later! The last school trial? He just said the last school trial, right? I heard it too. He said it was the last school trial. What do you think? Can we trust him? Earlier, Monokuma seemed really concerned about that Monokuma timer. He said there were 2 days left, right? He said that the future of mutual killing would be over in 2 more days. So, if you think about that countdown, this really could be the last one. I don't think that'll really be the end, though. What? Well, rather, Monokuma's ultimate plan might come in afterwards. Ultimate plan? What's that? What more is Monokuma going to make us do? Surely, he wouldn't slaughter everyone that's left. We shouldn't think too deeply about it now. Let's focus on finding the school trial we have before us. Yeah. The school trial for Komaeda's murder. That itself was a dangerous task. Thanks to the file, my thoughts are all disorganized. I still have no idea who killed Komaeda. You don't need to worry so much. Huh? We're not alone, remember? Well, yeah, that's right. We're not alone. Even if we can't solve these riddles on our own, if we all work together, then... If we try, then it'll work out eventually. Right? Oh, time to go to Monokuma Rock. Here we are. And before I continue, let me see how my... A little bit of poo there. Still good, though. Oh, crap. No! Oh! Jeez, just enter the rock. Come on. You know you want to. There you go. Oh. So, yeah, the last school trial? I don't believe that. Ah, we're all here. Is this really it? Didn't we have more? Stop, before you make everyone depressed. You make everyone depressed. So, it starts again. This distrust among friends. This cruel fighting. Still, if we just finish this, we can go home, right? That's what Monokuma said, right? This is the last school trial. How many times have we been tricked by that guy? Do you really think we can believe him so easily? Why don't you believe him? After all, he's the one who's keeping us here in the first place. I'm gonna make it out of here no matter what. If I can just get past this, I can go home. I don't care what I have to do. I'm gonna catch that culprit. What the hell are you doing here? Do you not understand yet? That even the desire to get off this island is a trap created by Monokuma? What? What the hell are you saying? There's no way that Monokuma will just end it here. He must be cooking up some other horrible plan. Ah, don't say stuff like that. That's right, you friggin' rabbit. Fuck off. Everyone, please, do not turn your eyes away from despair. What? I understand now. Now that I've lost my power, that even if you curse your fate and your helplessness, it will not change your life for the better. No matter how small your chance, as long as the chance exists, you must fight for it, so that you can become honorable in your own eyes. And to accomplish this, I will fight! What's up with her? I'm not sure, but something seems different. She must have read a self-help book or something. Her eyes, they had a light of determination in them. How'd you even tell? She's got eyes the size of beans. Forget about her for a second. You should turn off Minini Dai. It'll be annoying if he starts talking during the trial. Fine. I think I understand what Monokuma was trying to say. Let's go to the last school trial. We have to fight our share of the fight as well, as hard as we can, no matter how despair-inducing the truth may be. I'm actually glad I put this all in one episode. Yeah, it's a little bit longer, but, you know, screw it. This is the last one. Repeating that to myself, I entered Monokuma Rock. I doubt it's the last one, though. I really don't know what the hell's going on anymore. Like, oh boy. This elevator. This will be our last time riding this thing, I guess. I hope you're right, but... Well, let's talk about what will happen later, after this is over. Yes, the impending school trial is more important. The culprit this time murdered Komaeda. Not just anyone could have done something like that. I can't believe one of us could. Komaeda was truly burdened with many problems, but he certainly was very helpful during trials. Yeah, he was. When we were at the funhouse, we basically figured out the entire case. He figured out the entire case himself. But even if he's gone, the rest of us must keep fighting. We can't not. And then, slowly, the doors began to open. A brilliant light met us. Oh, the light of hope or the lights of despair. That's what he said there. And now that Komaeda Chatterbox is gone, it looks like there's only 6 of you left. Shut the fuck up and just start this thing already. This is the last one, right? This really is the last school trial? Yep, that's right. So you'll have to work your hardest. The way you decorate yourselves are the spoils of this last victory. It's true, right? It's true. See? This really is the last one. Then, shall we begin? Thus begins the last school trial. Work hard, kill hard. This is the 5th school trial. If Monokuma can be believed, the last school trial. This part of our lives is about to be over. Super high school level luck Komaeda Nagito. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice, friendly guy and a really good person. But in reality, he was far from a good person, filled with insane dreams. He always said that, more than anything else, he believed in hope. He said that he wanted and believed in strong hope and which could resist any amount of despair. He said if he needed to, he would involve himself in despair to ensure that despair would never ultimately defeat hope. And thus, he would become a stepping stone for hope's creation. He was filled with those twisted dreams. But it's also true that Komaeda often helped us. And then he died. And that was the end of him. I still don't know who could have done something like that, but we can't let ourselves be swallowed by despair. You must discover the identity of the culprit, the person who ended Komaeda, the person who murdered Komaeda. If we want to survive this despair, we must arrive at the truth, especially if this is the last school trial. And so it begins. The school trial, so mixed with both hope and despair, which holds all our lives in the balance. It starts now. Of course it doesn't, because I'm ending the episode here, but, yep. Starting the 5th school trial, and I think we're all going to be in for one hell of a ride, because, well, honestly, I can't even think of what could possibly be, you know, the outcome here. I mean, I keep thinking back to the last game, and it's like, you really can't compare it anymore, but I don't know. I have a feeling that something very unexpected will happen here. I just don't know what. And even if, let's say it comes off to a common conclusion, just like all the other chapters where supposedly one of us did murder Komaeda, then it'll be like, who the hell could it possibly be? I initially thought Sonia because it was too easy to think about that. But that just doesn't... She says no, that can't be it because she explained herself. But still, I don't know what else to think of, and... Well, I honestly can't wait to start this trial. So... This is going to be one hell of a ride. But I guess we'll figure out what's going to be happening in the next episode. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Super Danganronpa 2. I'll see you guys later.